From Studio 13 of Angora Terrace, located in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, this is NBC Nightly News with William Perry White, Jr.
Thursday, July 16th, 2026.
The 50th birthday of Bobby Lashley. Tonight's NBC Nightly News episode is sponsored by McDonald's. I'm loving it.
On our broadcast tonight for episode 17 of season 4 for NBC Nightly News, the latest, like always, will be on our top stories. Nightly News begins now. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to episode 17 of season 4 for NBC Nightly News. It is Thursday, July 16th, 2026. Let's begin NBC Nightly News with the latest on what's going on. Flood emergencies start to continue in central parts of Texas and eastern parts of Texas. With that being said, the best is still yet to come, even though it still remains to be quite a mystery. You can learn more about this on the NBC News app, as well with many others to choose from. Meanwhile, there's new audio from the new case that belongs to a young man who's being identified as Mr. Wells. Let's get a live report from my good friend over at NBC News, Aaron Gilchrist, with the story. Aaron, good evening. And that was Aaron Gilchrist with the story for us tonight. As always, Aaron, thank you in advance for your report. When we come back on NBC Nightly News Live on this Thursday night, we'll have an in-depth story from either NBC News or even NBC 10. Then, as always, we'll have more top stories in order. We shall return in a moment. Welcome back to NBC Nightly News on this Thursday night, folks. As promised, here's an in-depth story. This time, it's from NBC 10 Philadelphia. It appears that 2 girls were hurt in a West Philadelphia fire. The West Philadelphia fire started to take place last night just before 10 p.m. at the corner of 55th and Sansom Streets. It's right near the 56th Street train station, the official home of the L Line 31 bus and 63, formerly the route letter G, as it lives up to its legacy. Unfortunately, no injuries have been succumbed. In the stock market report from CNBC, it started to falter and started to go down. However, you can get further updates about how the stock market did whenever possible. There are new cases tonight about Ebola. As of yesterday, 2,000 cases have been widespread. With that being said, Ebola is very, very contagious, and I don't want any of you getting sick. My best piece of advice for you is to stay healthy, and that's all there is to it. When we come back on NBC Nightly News, we'll have more top stories in order. Stick around for that when we come back. Don't go away. As we welcome you back to NBC Nightly News, we have some breaking news out of West Hollywood, California. It appears that there was a water main break earlier today. It started to gush out water, leaving tons and thousands of people scarring their own natural-born lives. The cause of the water main break that happened earlier today still remains anonymous, continuing to be investigated. In lottery news, no clear winners were announced in the mighty Mega Millions from the date of Tuesday, July 14th. There's another shot to play the game starting tomorrow night. The jackpot will be worth $672 million. Meanwhile, there were no clear winners in the mighty Powerball from yesterday, which means you have another shot at playing the game on Saturday, July 18th. Saturday's jackpot will be worth an estimated $526 million. As always, good luck to you if you do play the lottery or want to play the lottery. There is no shame in your game. When we come back, there is good news tonight. You'll see what that topic is when NBC Nightly News returns right after a short break, so don't touch that dial. We welcome you back to NBC Nightly News. There is good news tonight about a local community coming together to buy a brand new home, even though the home was badly damaged in a fire. Our report tonight from my good friend and uncle, the one and only Tom Lamas of NBC Nightly News. Good evening, Uncle Thomas. Take it away. Wow, what a great story that was. Thank you, Uncle Thomas. And thank you to each and every one of you tuning in to this Thursday night edition of NBC Nightly News on this July 16th, 2026. As always, you can get further updates about NBC Nightly News no matter if you have the Peacock app, the NBC News app, and so many others that are related to NBC. My name is Mr. William, reporting tonight from Studio 13 of Angora Terrace. One final note for you, the Phillies lost their game to the New York Mets 4-1. Hopefully, this team will bounce back strong with a W come Saturday afternoon in South Philadelphia. Have a wonderful evening and be blessed. We'll look for you right back here next time for the next episode of NBC Nightly News, as it will be episode number 18 of the 4th season, continuing to go strong. Good night.
Nightly News is a presentation of NBC News. More Americans watch NBC News than any other news organization in the world.